It is time for romance! Now, we had two girls for you to choose, but one of them didn't show up, saying that the card told her she won't be the waifu. So, Zendeha-kun, will you choose this girl as your waifu? Let's see. She's cute, dorky, adorable, and she is not a phantom thief. Why yes, I will take her as my girlfriend. Yeah! He has found a diamond in the rough! Yeah! Now let's see how faithful he can be to her. And now back to Persona 10-5. God damn, that went down. No matter. Fumi's here to cheer me up. No rating will put me down, ever.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Oh, Futaba's nervous.
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no rules. Remember when we went to the beach before? Why not go about it like that?
Just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
You are so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
Yeah, me, Ryuji, and An.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
Okay.
Well, it'll be a nice change of pace. A lot of nasty stuff's continued lately.
shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's go.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Oro? There's our classroom.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
Did I even agree to this?
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada.
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who's
Who
who?
cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home.
What?
May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
God damn it.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
Anti-cheese?
I'm sorry. We're out of cod, bro.
What?
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
Ah!
That doesn't even sound remotely possible! Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, actually spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice.
God damn it.
We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
Russian takoyaki? Oh yeah, I forgot that almost 3/4 of Russia is in Asia.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
Taco taco.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Probably.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Yeah, that is possible.
We won't let that happen.
Okay, got it, Mom.
Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
That can't be all, right? That's... You cannot feed 7 people, right? Am I looking at it right? Yeah, I'm looking at it right. What?
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything.
I was wondering what the ding for.
So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Jelly jam?
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
I guess.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
Chile. Fuck, I hate Chile.
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
God damn it.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
No!
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Don't!
Do you want to go for the red one?
No thank you.
Oh, you sure? Alright, then I'll just help myself to it. Not!
Oh, everyone's all here.
Gah!
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
Everyone's all here?
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Do you... Me... well, he was suspicious of you. Me of the stuff.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
Ah!
The special one!
No!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
No!
But
It's fine.
It's fine. This is our payment.
It's quite the...
eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... Oh, my stomach. It burns.
Oh, that's bad. He shouldn't do that.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Must be hard to keep that public image of yours being cool. I can see you shaking.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
I think we were broken catchy.
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
God damn it! I forgot he saw this going through Okumura's palace. Fuck! He knows. That's why he said why everyone's here.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
You go.
That Akechi guy. When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here?
Thank you, Futaba. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not going crazy over this.
Everyone?
Mina? Dodos?
You're just imagining things.
So I guess we got through all of it, okay? Yes, but the association mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you. Seriously, I think I'm as tired now that I am after midterms. I didn't mind that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down that special takoyaki. I had fun as well since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little bit more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I had to agree. What will his next move be? What's his next move?
Well then.
Tomorrow's the moment of the truth, Akechi's panel.
Hey,
God damn it.
Let's do it.
But I need to continue on with my relationships thing with Chiki. After all, I'm supposed to be dating Hifume.
nice.
Whatever, I'm going to sleep.
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Come facing twilight.
Go, Detective Prince. Dun, 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 dun. Go, Detective Prince.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
Yeah!
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Well, someone's
How much do you
comedian.
think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, It seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Shush.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it.
Ha ha ha. This is a very funny show. Ha ha ha.
But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Pa 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 pa.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
I know of?
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Ha ha ha. This is all fun and games. Ha ha. You don't know. This ain't fun and games. What?
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down.
He's lying, right?
Wait, no. What do you mean what? I already knew this. Well, I'm
What
acting
if
my
it's the
character.
truth?
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
But some of them might be police.
The truth.
What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
Wait, me in the way Makoto or Akechi?
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break.
What a cliffhanger.
We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Yep, he's a comedian.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
No one uses there ever since Kamoshida just got arrested.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
I was wondering when he's gonna talk to us about this.
What do you want to talk about?
No.
Yep.
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes.
Us too?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this...
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you.
Him?
He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat.
Oh my gosh!
I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Oh my gosh. Now you know that Morgana can talk. Wait a second. That's odd.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. Well, there's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Obviously.
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
Poor Haru.
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
Why does everybody blackmail us? First Makoto, then Futaba, and now Kechi.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
It sounds like her.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
You sure are demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
Sense a bond of trust coming from Akechi. Right up! Level 5.
All right. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here?
Sure, why not?
The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Obviously.
Hey, they're going.
I know. Okay.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
Oh, he's really pissed off.
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
What the hell?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
God damn it. Everything's going bad for us.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Although? Post-festival is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So I'd like to use the change of pace. How about it? I got another message. Yo, wanna meet up with post-festival and try to calm down? I can't really decide what Akechi was saying anyways. I'm still really pissed though. Well, Mishima's here with me too. You should join us. Well, after Mishima said, let's go to Haru. Thank you. I'll be waiting in the gymnasium. Should head to the gym.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
Yeah. It'll be alright.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing?
Something?
I never knew we had such an event.
Alright, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
Don't jinx it.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you!
God damn it!
Huh? Is he... looking this way?
Well then, come on up!
He's talking to me, isn't he?
Yeah, pretty much. I guess... just ignore him.
I can't do that.
Come! Everyone's waiting!
Fudge.
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're a Kumura-san?
Yes.
I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Wow. Maybe because she's a Kumura, everybody's like, shit.
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh? Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru's in trouble. I think I need to change the subject.
Well...
Yeah, boyfriend, please date me. Do you have a boyfriend?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Really? Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
Oh, wait!
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about!
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
That definitely changed the subject. Dressed against me. Already got 3 options. And I'm already in a relationship with Fume.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh?
I
I
guess.
still can't believe you said that.
Oh, you were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me.
You're welcome.
You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future.
Well, hopefully our friendship will blossom throughout after this.
Just kidding.
Eh.
Who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
Thank you. Sakura Amikazu-ku.
I bought it earlier.
I can't wait to eat it.
Now then, let's go home.
Alright. Haven't a lot of people have been losing mind lately? Yeah, there's been a lot of sudden increase. But it's because of the fan site. I heard the victims were on the rating there. Should be blaming the people who requested it. God damn. Hey, Fufu. Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly. Futaba, what are you doing here in front of the store? I need to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hands. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyways, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go. Oh dear.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately.
Not exactly what I'm expecting right now.
No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
Damn.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Fuck you, I hate your face. Meanwhile...
We're home! Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
What the heck?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it?
Yeah, why?
I mean, it was memorable.
God damn it.
Explain.
Explain.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Explain.
Oh no.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
You will, huh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was a change of heart triggered in you?
Oh no, poor sis.
How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still.
Wait. So you found out?
Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel.
I guess it kind of was suspicious.
At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
At least this guy's better than Dojima.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that she might soon die in an odd way.
You said that before.
Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you.
Oh no?
Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
This guy's better than Dojima. You're sharp.
You think this is a game? These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
God damn it. I'm in trouble.
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
What? No! Just, what? Oh, god damn it. Busted. Again.
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I'm a phantom thief. I have nothing else to say. Busted.
Are you serious? You really are a phantom thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a phantom thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
Nah, you're very useful or helpful. That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, about that.
Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Huh? What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right?
Very well.
We're done talking about this. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice so much.
At least we avoided the worst-case scenario of being reported arbitrarily.
Right.
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
I'm tired.
Poor sis. What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Wait, are you sure? Did he report you or anything? We likely will be receiving this message if Gringo was not okay. I have a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you to turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yeah, she was killed at a mental shutdown, the same method used by the corporate we pursued now. Wait a second, do you think Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the corporate could be? Someone very powerful. Ain't it letting your imagination run wild a bit? No, really, I'm thinking. But that will make sense. Wait a second, you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for them too? It's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this? We're gonna win this no matter what. Right. I guess the chief had an inkling out. Because, Futaba is everybody makes fun of the fact that Futaba looks like a inkling girl. I guess the chief has an inkling after all. I'm sorry, I'm trying to lighten the mood up here, guys. How you doing, Fufu?
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card.
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess we cannot do nothing about it. We just sleep. It's late already. Is Soldier still awake? It's kind of awkward. You can always sleep on the sofa.
Hey!
Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? I'm going to go home. Night. Night, little sister.
Well then.
That might as well. More 1% more down. Support went to shit limo. Officer, look at this, officer.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives.
Fuck.
And have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
Huh?
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become.
Fuck.
Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
There was no choice, actually.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Alright. Thanks, Sakura.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Sakura kids turn out to be a really okay dude.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them.
Unlike this asshole.
With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy number 1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Agechi suggests they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There've been too many mental shutdown as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man! Just let me dream a little. I forgot how bullshit this game just went through now. Yo, you see the news? I have braced myself for this possibility. Actually having a wanted note out of us feel kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away with this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person. Alright, Mom. Después escuela.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
Could it be a video game?
It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
It's not like we had a choice either way, especially with Haru's situation.
Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too?
Right.
Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
Finally someone brought it up.
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru? It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Oh, so close there, man. So close. You could have gone away with saying the F word, but you were so close. Now that it matters, this is actually a very serious moment. Oh.
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
We lost sight of our goal.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
Well, you came in like very late.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
I'll say an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Well, look, come this, we haven't lost yet. We haven't lost yet, guys.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
I see. I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Is it evening?
Yo.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier. Being framed in Anna Bounty, it felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry. Hey, I don't mind. Really? That's good. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I want to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be dependent on. Guess it went straight to my head.
And again,
I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that makes me no different from our targets. I call them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. Shitty shit. I can't even joke about it. God damn it. You can still change. Link around. You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks, Link. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I'm scared Haru Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon.
See ya.
See ya. That was a nice talk. Again? I got a message from Ketchikun. He wanted us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's think about this calmly. Well, we'll see you all tomorrow. We reach a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about this now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Wait for tomorrow. Even I can't do anything right now, can I?
Okay.
We can't let this end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. No, I can't. Actually, it's been some time since I played this game. How's my confidence looking? 9. Sweet. I do need to worry more about Sakura. Futaba Sakura. Okay. We're not quite done yet. This is just the beginning. Let's go to sleep about this. This pisses me off. God damn it, Mishima, what are you doing? You're definitely guilty.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
If this ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, you might as well destroy it once. Not at once? Maybe I'm not good with English. My bad.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
Not Toro? What about him?
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
God damn it.
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
The fuck?
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
I can see Makoto's just like down. She's super down.
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
I still kind of... Yeah, Makoto is not taking it well. She's been looking down all this time while everyone's paying attention to Akechi.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
I'm not reading it right. Okay.
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. It will become a warning to not mess with us. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings.
Sick human beings. So rotten.
Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's... Dude. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal. Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
True.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
Well, it's not a bad deal, I guess.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping it'd never come to pass, though.
I see.
I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
She didn't want to reveal this until, like, right now. Until Akechi brought it up.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out?
Nah, it's a little bit too late.
A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
This is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
I do too. Jeez. Going back to the present. Alright, gain my memory back a little bit more.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Yep.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time.
Now you remember.
Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next.
Right, shit.
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
I'll think about it. She did, like, act all like, so maybe. I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
What?
You need to keep your focus.
Fine.
It seems you're completely worn out. But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct?
Right.
Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel like my bond with Sai is going deeper. I forgot, who was her voice actress? Was it Elizabeth Maxwell? Or something like that?
Alright.
The same one who was voicing Urobosa?
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet.
Fuck!
There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
The summary is updated.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
What favor? I don't know.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
God damn it!
A girl shouldn't say things like that.
Then again, Futaba's not just any other little girl. She's little sister, hacker, extravagance, prodigy. As I can come up with.
You tell her too.
What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
Ooh, kinky.
You're phantom thieves!
You're not just doing it to piss you off, right, Morgana?
Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.